Are autistic brains different? That's a very interesting question. The simple answer is no, because there's no scan that will differentiate between autism and not autism, and yes, because autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder, meaning that the source of autism is in the brain. Confused? Let me explain. Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder. Everyone agrees the problem lies in the brain rather than elsewhere in the body. Therefore, autistic brains must surely be different in some way from non-autistic brains. Well, yes, but it isn't that simple. There have been very many studies aimed at identifying physical differences in the brains between autistic people and non-autistic people. Medics want a simple and objective way of making or ruling out an autism diagnosis. Now and again, there is great fanfare that scientists have finally solved the problem. But then the solution is tried on a different group of autistic people and it doesn't work. The problem is that everyone's brain is different. Your brain is unique. In addition, autistic brains can be very different from each other, making it difficult to pin down exactly what causes autism. There is a clear structural difference in the brain of the famous autistic author and professor Temple Grandin, but this does not occur in other autistic brains. So Temple Grandin's autism is different from the autism of other autistic people. We have witnessed cases where one parent has a number of traits and the other parent has a different set of traits. Neither set causes autism in the parents, but their child inherits both sets of traits, and the combination leads to autism. So the brains of the parents would count as within the normal range. All that has happened is that the child has inherited more traits, but all of these extremes are in the normal range, so there would be nothing to indicate in a scan that the child's brain is different from the norm. So sometimes a difference in an autistic brain shows up on a scan, but sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the particular autism of the individual. Einstein is widely believed to have been autistic, but his brain shows no significant differences to what would be considered normal. The real issue is that there are so many different ways of being autistic, so many that it is impossible to list them. Often it is a combination of traits that leads to autistic symptoms. Scans of your autistic brain will not be able to tell you how your brain is different for the foreseeable future. However, I have spent years studying the diversity within autism. I have built a framework of autism which enables me to work out exactly what is causing the autism of an individual. I can tell them how their brain works differently to non-autistic people in a way that brain scans can't.